Hello everyone, welcome back to Kirklees Guitar School. Today we're going to have a look at a blues turnaround in the key of E. This is what we're up against. So, if you want tabs for this, go down in the description. There's a link to our Facebook student community, and you can download this as a PDF and print it off at home if you want. So this is designed to bolt on to the end of a 12-bar blues progression, something along the lines of within 2 or 3 bars of the end. Now what we're going to do this sort of descending part. I'm going to start with the ring finger and the pinky both playing the 5th fret. Now if I go to my next slide, if you think of the first couple of bars of this as groups of 3 notes, this will be a lot easier for you to digest, okay? So if you get the free PDF at the Facebook group, get a biro, get a pen, and 3 notes, put a line, 3 notes, put a line. So we're going to get the 5s out of the way first. So we've got 5 on the B, 5 on the E, 5 on the B again. I'm going to use my ring finger on the B string and my pinky on the high E. And with my plectrum, I'm going to go down, up, down. Try that for me. Then I'm going to keep my pinky on the high E string. I'm going to take my second finger and I'm going to press the 4th fret. And I'm going to do the same with the plectrum. Down, up, down. Now while you're playing this slowly, there's a bit of chromatics in this and it will sound a little bit... some notes are going to sound better than others, but stick with it. Once you play it at a certain tempo, that tension and release will start to come in. So you've got 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 4. Then, index finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. This little power chord shape, just the same. Now this bit's a bit of a stretch, guys. We're going to tap the index finger and I'm going to bring it down to the 2nd fret of the B string. So watch what I'm doing there. This is called a pedal tone. We always come back to the high E string, but the B string is going 5, 4, 3, 2. Now would be a really good time to pause and get that under your fingers. If not, we'll work on the second half. When you get to this point, 2, 5, 2, take the pinky off, take the index finger and move it down to this 1st fret of the B string. Again, it's not going to sound amazing, but it's part of the chromatic run. Then we're going to abandon these top 2 strings and go to the other end of the guitar. We're going to play the open A string. Then with the index finger I'm going to play the 1st fret of the A string, and then I'm going to finish on a B7. We'll talk about that B7 in a second, but can you see how after I've got to that C note down here, I then go to the other end of the guitar, 0, 1, I'm walking up to that. Okay, if you know the B7 already, now would be a really good time to pause. If not, let's talk about that B7 chord. So the tab tells you the frets you need to press, but not necessarily the fingers. So let's take it through one step at a time. Middle finger, 2nd fret of the A string. Index finger, 1st fret of the D string. Ring finger, 2nd fret of the G string. And then pinky, 2nd fret of the high E string. Now if you're struggling to get all 4 in, you can sacrifice that high E string and play it but don't let that high E ring out. Let that go again. 2nd fret of the A, 1st fret of the D, 2nd fret of the G, 2nd fret of the high E. I hope that was helpful. Let me know how you get on in the comments, and if you've got any questions or you'd like to download the free tab for this lesson, head to the link in the description at the top to join our Facebook group, and all of the lesson materials that I post you can download for free. And you can also ask me questions over there and get to know some of the other students in the community. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next week. Cheers.